Okay, Amy, we are live.
Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Always so exciting to see you, and happy spring semester. We are so excited to be back in session, in classes. Sports is being played this week, starting this week. We have practices going on. This is exciting news, and we are very excited to support this and be able to see smiling faces back on campus and hear from our students. So thank you for joining us today. Welcome to Wednesday Pawz at SUNY Erie. This is our bi-weekly virtual session geared towards our students, but as well as our staff, and giving you the most up-to-date information on what's happening here at SUNY Erie. I'm Amy Yoder. I am the South Campus Dean of Students, and I'm your host for the spring semester. So you're kind of stuck with my talking head every other week. We're super excited, like I said, to be back here and to have you either on or off campus. This is the live version that we'll be having every other Wednesday. And then on the off weeks, we will be having a new piece called Pawz Light. This is a quick video session that will feature topics of interest to you that are on campus and off campus as well. A logistical note, if you have any questions, please feel free to either raise your hand, type them in the chat box. We'll be monitoring the Q&A during the session. I am co-hosted with Paula Sandy, our Executive Director of Marketing and Communications, and Paula will be looking through that chat box and can answer questions either instantaneously or she will put it on the live feed as well. To kick things off today, I am so pleased and honored to introduce our interim president, Bill Reuter. He has been doing a wonderful job giving us guidance, support, and faith as we move through this kind of uncertain journey. But he has really steadfast, given us great information and direction, and he is, I'm sure, thrilled to be here with you today. So, Bill, I'll pass it over to you. Oh, you're muted, sir.
Oh, there it is. Thank you, Amy. And other than being the South Campus Dean of Students, I would affectionately call Amy the Queen of COVID. She, passed the accolades to me, but honestly, between her and a lot of staff, they have done an incredible job in keeping the college open, running, and most importantly, people safe. So my heartfelt thanks to you, Amy. And thanks to everyone for tuning into the first live edition of the Wednesday Pawz. This is my first time, and I am looking forward to being part of it for every 2 weeks for the next few months while I remain as interim president. I'll try to provide updates related to sort of the bigger picture items while Amy and the team will update you on the day-to-day, week-to-week information you really need to know. So we encourage you to tune into these live sessions every 2 weeks. So some of my topics for the week, one area we have been receiving a number of inquiries about is what's happening with graduation this year. What I can tell you is there's still restriction on large-scale events across the state, and we have received information from SUNY on the direction for this year's graduation and celebration and ceremony. We expect to outline a detailed plan by mid-February, so please keep an eye out for future communication on this that will be coming out. We're also going to be launching an exciting part of our new Workday student module. We've spent 3 years implementing Workday, and we're coming down to the final stages. So current students will see some service interruptions next week, February 11th to the 16th, in the financial aid self-service and online registration. If you have any issues whatsoever, do not hesitate to reach out to the college. College offices are here, are open Monday through Friday. Please, if you have a problem, reach out to the college. And then one other item of note is that we're getting very close to launching a new designed website of the college for the college, and that should be sometime this month. There's not going to be any downtime, no interruption of our actual website as we transition to the new site, but we will certainly keep you posted as we go live with the new site. That wraps up my updates, Amy. For everyone that is tuning in, I appreciate it. I will certainly see you soon, hopefully in person. Please stay safe and participate in our pool testing if you are on campus. Mine is scheduled for 8:30 tomorrow at City Campus. So thank you, and back to you, Amy.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Bill. We're really excited that you'll be joining us every other week for the President's Corner and giving us those updates. Now I want to take a little time just to give you the latest updates on COVID-19 and how it impacts SUNY Erie. So on January 19th, we received directive from the SUNY Chancellor's Office to test all on-campus students and staff every week. So you should have, if you are an on-campus staff or student, received an email to sign up for our COVID testing. And as Interim President Reuter mentioned, it's very easy to do. We have a testing link, super easy to just go on and schedule your test for the remainder of the semester. We mentioned before that this really takes a community effort, and we have a community working to keep our campus safe. So when you do go to those testing sites, remember those are volunteers that are working there, and they are happy and excited to see you. You will see some dancing volunteers. I can assure you of that. They play some music, make it easy, but please, if you have concerns or questions, direct them to me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you have related to COVID, questions, concerns, exposures, all that kind of stuff. And remember, give everyone a smile and say thanks to the volunteers that are at the pool testing site. So as we move through, I just want to reiterate some important things, and I know this seems redundant, but they are very, very necessary as we move forward this spring semester. You must wear your mask on campus. I know they're annoying. I know they can get, uncomfortable and everything else, but it is so important. Absolutely. The science supports it. We need to have you wear your mask. You can't pull your sweatshirt up and just cover your face and that be suffice. Everyone needs to wear their mask on campus. We also need to respect each other's space and keep social distancing in mind. When you do come to campus, you'll notice we have ample signage showing you directions, X's to give you space away from other staff and students. And when you're in the classroom, please don't move desks to try to get closer together. We are working diligently on keeping our campus safe, and you will notice that we increased our hand sanitizing units at entrances and exits, as well as elevators here at all of our campuses. And most importantly, you must come through one of our checkpoints if you do come through campus. It's super easy to do, especially if you download the Campus Clear app. It literally will take you not even 30 seconds every single day to go through the series of questions, and you get your good to go screen on your smartphone. All you have to do is when you come through one of our checkpoints at each of our campuses, show the person sitting at the desk. There we go. Interim President Reuter is good to go for the day. All you have to do is show them you're good to go. And if you don't have a smartphone, if you forgot to do it that day, that person will simply just do a quick screening with you. That is super important. It's done for your safety as well. We keep track of that information. If there is a positive, we're able to go back and through contact tracing, determine who the exposures are. So we need to be accurate with our counts on campus every day, and we need you to help us to comply with that. Just one last note to that, any new updates that come with COVID, we have our updated website. As Interim President mentioned, you will see no delay or no changes as we're moving towards that new format, but all of our updated COVID information is up on our webpage. And lastly, please check your SUNY Erie email. That is super important. That's the best way that we're going to communicate out to you and let you know of any changes or updates as we move through this semester. So as we move along, you might remember that we had a lot of fun in the spring. Right, Paula?
Always have a lot of fun, Amy, but we had a particular amount of fun in the spring with our contest. So we decided to resurrect one this year. So why don't you tell them what we're doing this year?
All right. So we're doing something a little different, but during each live section of Wednesday Pawz, we will give you a clue as to where on the college, where can you find Pawz, our mascot, hiding this week. The first person to guess the correct answer will win some fabulous, completely couture SUNY Erie swag. So Paula, what's our clue for this week?
So, when you visit our campuses, one of the first things that you look for is, I don't know, somebody who can help you. So when you walk onto our campuses and Pawz sees you, the first thing he says to you is, "Hi, how can I help you?" Where would Pawz be when he's offering his help to you? First person to tell me where we can find help at these campuses, win some fabulous swag.
So you can enter your guesses for the correct location in the chat. Can I do it? Because I know the answer. Can I do it?
Oh, I don't think so. I think you've got an inside track on this one. So we're going to wait for somebody else to win this.
I really do need an update on my SUNY Erie swag. So, so please enter your guesses into the chat. And if we don't have a winner this week, we'll add another clue during our next live session. So now it's time for our SUNY Erie topic of the week. As you all know, the start of the semester can be completely overwhelming, but we have amazing resources to help you that are always available. So joining us this week is Lida Mosovich from ITS, who will tell us a little bit about technology for students. Lydia, if I butchered your last name, I apologize.
Hey, I'm just happy you got my first name right. That's usually the one that gets butchered. Thanks, Amy. As Amy said, my name is Lida Mosovich. I am the coordinator of Help Desk Services here at the college, and it is my pleasure to be here today. What I want to talk to you today about is the help desk and the resources that are available to you. So if you go to helpdesk.ecc.edu, and after you log in with your network username and password, this is the page that you're going to see. This is the help desk homepage. And what the ITS Help Desk does, it helps you with technical issues. So if you are having an issue with logging into WebAdvisor, or you're having an issue with your email, Help Desk is where you come to. If you're having issues, however, in other areas of the college, please contact those departments. The ITS Help Desk only deals with technical issues. So right here, you can report an issue if you're having a problem. But what I really want to focus on today are the resources that are available to you from the help desk. So you can see right here that there's this resources for students link. If you click on that, here are some of the resources that are available to you as a ECC student. So you're able to reset your password. There's information about your email. As an ECC student, you all have access to an email account. All official communications through the college will be going to your ECC email account. So make sure that you get to your email, become familiar with it, and make it a part of your day when you're doing your studies. In addition, you also have the OneDrive, which is your personal storage. You're able to access that by going to onedrive.ecc.edu. Blackboard is your resource for your online courses. You should be familiar with that area as well. And then My ECC is the portal for where you can get a lot of information about the college. Since we are returning to campus, I do want to draw your attention to two things. First, on here are the computer labs. Starting next week on February 8th from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m., the computer labs will be open. They will be closed on Friday. So please make sure that if you are on campus and you do need assistance, that you do go to the computer labs from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. And it's available at City Campus in room 460, on North Campus in the Library Building D, and in South Campus in Building 5 in the library. You can also see the numbers listed there. Also, I'd like to draw your attention to the help desk hours. We are here for you 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. And our phone number is 851-1835. You can call us 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. After hours, please feel free to contact us at helpdesk@ecc.edu. Once again, that's helpdesk@ecc.edu, and we'll be more than happy to assist you. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Lydia. We really appreciate your time. I really have to give kudos to our ITS and distance learning staff who have done an amazing job this last year. They had a lot thrown at them in a very short period of time, and you guys were just incredible for not only our students and supporting them, but the staff too, who had to transition and learn different ways. So thank you so much to you and your team.
Thank you so much. We appreciate the kind words.
So now it's time for our quick hits of the week. In celebration of Black History Month, our Office of Equity and Diversity and the Deans of Students offices are hosting a number of events this month that may be of interest to you. First, on February 12th, Dr. Shapiz Archie, Chief Equity Officer for the City of Rochester, will offer a keynote titled Pushing for a Better Democracy. And then on February 18th, we'll host a live panel discussion titled Black and Blue, Policing Communities of Color. You can find details on these sessions and other upcoming events on the events calendar on our website. So finally, check your college email for information on these listening sessions and a survey seeking input on the college's next president. So now it's time for a little Q&A, Paula. Do we have any questions?
So we do have somebody who did put in a question asking if the technology pieces would look different on the new website. So what Lydia was actually showing was the portal of the college's portal. So that information will not look different when the new website launches next month. Eventually, we're going to be working on the new portal fairly soon, so that actually will, probably have a new take on a new look at some point down the road. But we'll be consulting with ITS in particular on what the best layout for those things are. So I hope that answers your question, Kim. I'm scanning through as I'm looking. I don't see any additional questions, Amy, but as much as I thought Pawz might stump people with where he was on campus, his first time out with this one, there were a lot of people who jumped right on this, but I'm going to give kudos to Cheryl Sawyer, who actually got the information desk as Pawz's location. So Cheryl, look out for a packet coming your way with some fabulous SUNY swag. Amy?
Congratulations, Cheryl.
Yeah, fabulous. We're going to have to come up with some harder questions or harder locations for Pawz to hang out at during his time on campus.
Definitely. I think there's some good nooks and crannies we could find, like the tower or something. Could you imagine? Well, awesome. Congratulations, Cheryl. And Cheryl, I just want to say hi and kudos to you, who's working tirelessly with our veteran students. So thank you so much for your help and support of those students as well. So we appreciate you joining us this week. Make sure to tune in at the same time in 2 weeks for our next live edition of Wednesday Pawz. And look for next week for the launch of Pawz Lite, where our deans will talk in depth about items of interest to your campus community. So wear your mask, wash your hands, keep your distance, stay safe, and we'll see you all soon. Thanks so much. Bye.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Paula.
Thanks, guys. Have a great week.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, Lydia.